Hi everyone, my name is Sarah and welcome back to my channel, and today I'm going to be bringing you my September TBR. So for the month of September, I'm going to be participating in 2 readathons, Mythathon and Becca's Bookopoly-thon. And I was really excited to do the Bookopoly-thon because I've always wanted to try Bookopoly, always felt a little hesitant, that something was telling me deep within my soul that this game is not meant for me. And I think maybe I should have listened. How I decided to do it was I decided to start with 8 rolls because I thought 8 rolls is totally doable and I would have options to choose from, and maybe, you know, if I continue using this board that Becca created for the next couple of months throughout the end of 2020, I could have penalties, anything like that. I figured it would be totally fine. Let's see how those dice shook out. Roll number 1. 1, 2, 3. Roll number 1. Yeah, double. Right off the bat. The prompt that I had was a ebook or audiobook, so I chose to read The Book of Three by Lloyd Alexander. I believe it's a children's book. This will also fit a prompt for Mythathon. Roll number 2. Doubles again. Again. Not starting off on a fantastic note for me. The prompt is YA, or young adult, and so I ended up choosing A Song of Wraiths and Ruin by Roseanne A. Brown. And this is a book club pick for Chanel's book club, The Crusty Club, for the month of September. Well, is a book that will fit a Mythathon prompt for me. Please, please don't be another double. Roll number 3. Doubles again. Someone, when I posted what I got on my Twitter, somebody responded, "Don't you go to jail?" Something about going to jail after you get so many doubles in a row. Honestly, it didn't even cross my mind to make myself go to jail. So here we are. So yeah, roll number 3 was fire or red on the cover, and I decided to go with Witches of Ash and Ruin by E. Latimer. This is also a Mythathon prompt as well as the Mythathon group book, so I'm just trying to knock out as many Mythathon prompts as I possibly can with this TBR. Thank goodness it's long enough. Okay, come on. I got 3 doubles in a row. I cannot get a 4th one. Please, please. Oh, thank gosh. Okay. Roll number 4. Finally, a non-double. Present or contemporary setting, and so I decided to go with It's Been a Pleasure, Noni Blake by Claire Christian. All I know about it is that it is a contemporary romance. Roll number 5. Chance. It's this one. To be. Okay. Prompt number 3. Roll number 5 was chance. So I made a list 1 to 8 of books, and then I put numbers on the back of the tiny little cards that I printed, and I picked card number 3, and that corresponded with Daughter of the Siren Queen by Trisha Levenseller. I read the first book in the series a couple months ago, didn't love it. I kind of just want to read this one so I can say I finished the series or DNF'd it. Either way, finished the series. Roll number 6. 8. Roll number 6, TBR Vet. This prompt is fate's way of laughing at me, because all of the books that I've had on my TBR multiple times this year are beginnings of fantasy series, really large books, and that's not great considering how everything plays out for me. So I decided that I was going to go through and find a smaller one, and I found House of Salt and Sorrows by Erin A. Craig. This was the Myth Take Reads book club book for June and July, and it also was a book that has been on my TBR since 2018 because I just fail at ever completing it, and I really would like to read it, so that's the book that I chose for that. It is also going to be a mythathon prompt for me, so that's good. Number 7. Oh my god. Rule number 7. The doubles are back. It is what it is, you guys. So the prompt was foiled cover, and so I chose Daughters of Nri by Rennie A. Amayo. This is also the Myth Take Reads book club for August and September, as well as a book that will hit a mythathon prompt for me. I do not have my copy with me currently because it is still in transit, but I also have Star Daughter here because that's so pretty. So if that book doesn't come to me, I will probably end up reading this book instead. It is scheduled to get here in the first week of September, so I'm not super worried about it, but I have a backup just in case. Maybe throughout September, this is all that I'm going to be doing, is just this game, and I'll never ever be able to be done. Rule number 8. Doubles again. Honestly, it is what it is. Another YA prompt, and so I decided to go with The Dark Tide by Alicia Jasinka. This will also fit a mythathon prompt. For anyone interested, I will probably tweet out my mythathon TBR at some point in order of what books I'm going to read for which prompts, but I just do not have time to get into it in this video. Okay, for those keeping count, that was the first 8 rolls. I have 5 more rolls to do because 5 out of the 8 rolls I've done have been doubles. Rule number 9, sequel. Unfortunately, the only other sequel that I have is already on this TBR, which is The Daughter of the Siren Queen. So the only other sequel available to me is The Dragon Republic by R.F. Kuang. I loved the Poppy Wars. I've been meaning to read The Dragon Republic for a couple of months now since I read the first book in the series. It just has never worked out on my TBR, / I ended up getting too busy or hitting a reading slump. So naturally, this month is the month to put it on my TBR. It is what it is, you guys. Here we are. Roll number 10. Roll number 10. More doubles. Gotta love those doubles. Fire or red cover. So I chose The Last Wish by Andrzej Sapkowski. I know I have it on my TBR for, what month is it? August. And the Readathon, which I absolutely have completely failed at this point, but we're not going to worry about it. But after getting this prompt, I decided to just push it back another month because it is a book I do want to read. It both has red on the cover as well as fire and a dragon, so it's got to hit all those prompts. And I know it's not necessarily like an easier read, but it is a book that I know the world of, so it's going to be a little bit less info dumpy. I won't have to kind of get into a whole new world in this moment. Sorry, my brain immediately went to the Aladdin song. Okay, keep going. Roll number 11. I cannot believe this. Roll number 11. Doubles again. A present day or contemporary. This is not my favorite genre or preferred genre, so I don't have a ton to choose from, but I did end up choosing The Seven Husbands of Evelyn Hugo by Taylor Jenkins Reid. This is another book that I have been meaning to read for a while, and luckily one of the newer book clubs, the Late Night Book Club, has chosen this book for their September book. And I'm going to count it as a contemporary, even though it does tell the story of Evelyn Hugo's life. It's book-ended in the present, so it's gonna count. Roll number 12. Please. Are you? I can never play this game again. I can never play this game again. Roll number 12. Another set of doubles. I mean, this is the second time that I have gotten 3 doubles in a row in this game alone, so I don't know if that's lucky or not. Randomize your TBR. So before I started, I initially put on a bunch of books for my TBR that I haven't read yet. You know, back when I was a naive summer child who was so excited for what the future held and so optimistic of the choices that I would have. The Sarah who finished that game is jaded and dark and immediately went and created a new sort of list to randomize, and it was exclusively graphic novels. And luckily, the one that came up was the Old Guard Volume 1 by Greg Rucka. I heard about this a while ago, but it didn't really like register for me. And then the film came out on Netflix, and it is made for a chaotic bisexual like myself, so I absolutely loved it and loved every single thing about it, and I really wanted to read the graphic novels, so I bought them, and I have it, and this is the book that I'm going to be reading for my roll number 12. I'm super excited that I have a short book. I think it's under 100 pages. I can't believe it. It won't tell me, but I think this is the only book that's like 100 pages or less than 100 pages, so I can't wait to dive into that one. Okay, roll number 13. Lucky number 13, right? This game is never gonna end. This game is never gonna end. Roll number 13. Doubles. 4 doubles in a row. So if anyone was concerned after the first time I rolled 3 doubles and were like, hey, you only have to go to jail if you roll 4 doubles in a row. Well, I did that here now, so I guess if I play in the future, I'll have to remember what the rule is. Is it 3 doubles in a row, and then if you roll 1 more, you go to jail, or is it on your 3rd doubles, you go to jail? I don't know. I don't play Monopoly very often, so I don't really know the rules. Also, has this ever happened to anyone before? Like, color me curious, but I don't believe this is really a thing that comes up very often. So, I'd have to consult some experts on this idea. But I got another TBR vet because fate likes to laugh at me. She needs her amusement as well, and I am happy to, and I am but her humble servant, so here we are, and I chose the shortest of the ones that are still on my TBR vets, Assassin's Apprentice by Robin Hobb. I've been trying to do the Elderling along and completely failed at the Farseer trilogy because I just did. I kind of got into it right when I was hitting a reading slump, so I didn't really read for like 2 months. And then I was like, ugh, now I'm like so far behind, I'd have to really struggle to get caught up. I'll just wait till the next series starts. Ooh, that series has some chunky books on it, so that was super smart. I'm really glad that that was the decision that I made. But I'm going to be reading this book. This will also hit a Mythathon prompt for me. Remember those? I totally forgot that I was doing Mythathon prompts as well. Don't worry, I haven't hit any other ones. Roll number 14. Finally, a non-double. The prompt is to read a light-covered book, and so I chose A Daughter of the Forest by Juliette Mariliere. This is a mythathon prompt. Obviously, it is a Celtic-inspired one that I have had for a while, and I heard about it originally during the the Make Your Myth Taker readathon, and so I think I'm gonna get to it this month. So many books to read. Oh, what are you gonna do, you guys? Sometimes you just have to laugh. I mean, what else is there? Let's keep on rolling. Roll number 15. I cannot believe this. Community shelf, which is the blue ones. Prompt number 1. Roll number 15. I got a community shelf card. And for these, I did the same thing I did with my chance cards, which is I just wrote a list. I wrote a numbered list and then kind of wrote down the numbers on the tiny cards and then just corresponded it. And the prompt number 1 for the community shelf was to read the lowest rated book on my TBR. And you know what's funny is, as much as I said that fate was laughing at me, she really came around for me in the end, because the lowest rated book on my Goodreads TBR is Catherine House by Elizabeth Thomas, which is the Literally Dead book club pick for September. So I managed to fit that prompt on here, and I could not believe it. Like, what are the chances of a book club pick that I want to read because I love Kayla's book club, and it happens to fit the prompt, which is the lowest rated on my Goodreads TBR? Like I said, fate's looking out for me. She's getting her laughs, but she's throwing me a bone or two. I can't be too upset about it. Roll number 16. 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. Rule number 16. Read the first in a series. Now you might be saying, Sarah, aren't most of your books the first in the series? And I would have to say, you're absolutely right. So this was clearly quite a conundrum that I came to, because I don't like to start so many series at once, because I have a very hard time keeping things separated. So wasn't super excited to get the first in the series prompt, but I decided that I was going to pick up An Ember in the Ashes by Salma Tahir. It is a book series that I've been kind of meaning to read for a little while, and I know that there is a read-along happening for it. I think it starts in September. I don't quite remember. But I will link that, as well as all the other things that I have mentioned in this monster-long TBR video. I will link all of that below for anyone who is interested. So that's the book that I'm going to be reading for this one. Rule number 17. And now would be a good time to mention that I did film an original introduction when I did my rolls, and I was so perky and upbeat that it took me a week to figure out my TBR, because I just didn't want to deal with it. So this is a whole new thing, and it's, now that I have the benefit of being a couple days out from when this happens, it's a little funnier, and I'm just gonna roll with it, you know? Somebody had to be this person, and I will be the jester in this court. But anyways, rule 17 was to read a book with nature on the cover, so I decided to read Songlines by Carolyn Denman. And it is the first book in the Sentinels of Eden series, which I have heard about off and on for a little while. And it has a beautiful tree on the cover, so that's nature. I mean, I haven't been outside in like 4 months, but I'm still pretty sure trees count as nature. Rule number 18. Number 18. Just because fate can't stop laughing at me, I got a big book. So obviously, Ship of Magic by Robin Hobb is going to be that big book. Granted, there's quite a few books on my TBR already that are over 500 pages, but this one clocks out at 880 pages, and it is the first in the Live Ship Traders series by Robin Hobb, and the next sort of series in the Elder Ling-Along that I said I was going to jump in on, because I missed the first one. So, here we are. I don't have anything more to say about that. Roll number 19, last roll. Gosh, please don't be a double. I jinxed it. I should have said nothing. Roll number 19. This was supposed to be my last roll, and then I rolled doubles because fate just wanted to extend this fun little charade. So I ended up getting the light-covered prompt, which I decided to read Thomas the Rhymer by Ellen Kushner. This will also fit a Mythathon prompt for me, so we have to count those wins where we find them. All right. Last roll, roll number 20, here we go. Surely this is just mockery at this point. Roll number 20 was also supposed to be my last roll. And it was a poll pick. So I ended up putting out Foundryside, The Book of Three, Roses and Rot, and Dagger's Spell as options for people to vote on, and Foundryside won by like a pretty massive margin, which maybe I should have read another Mythathon type inspired book, but Foundryside is also Erin from Booked and Busy's book club pick. Oh my gosh, I don't know if I said that right. It's also the book club pick for Erin from Booked and Busy's book club for the month of September. And it is also a book series that I have been wanting to read, so why not just start 8 series in 1 month? I mean, what could possibly go wrong here? Roll 21, because this game just is never going to end for me. And finally, roll 21, my final roll, is a standalone. Now, I don't have a book picked out for this one yet because I do follow like 15 book clubs currently, and at the time of filming this, not all of them have released their September picks, and I would like to leave this spot open for another potential book club pick, or allow it to be my one and only mood read for the month. Because the only qualification is it cannot be part of a series. So I feel good about that choice. So I guess stay tuned to see what book that's gonna be. I sure as heck do not know. But there you have it, everybody. That is my massive September TBR. The fates were laughing at me. You might have been laughing at me too. I don't know. I know I said at the beginning that I was like, oh, maybe I'll continue this through the rest of the year just as something fun to do, have like penalties while I figure out how I want to do my TBRs next year. And after having this all happen to me the first time I've played it, I'm sort of second guessing my decision to do that, but also doubling down because it cannot go this badly the next time. I will refuse to accept it. Also, if I do this in October, I'm going to waive the penalty rolls just for the simple fact that I don't feel like I will be able to read 21 books, and don't feel like I should be penalized because I have to average 4 to 5 books a week if I want to complete all the books on my TBR, and I just do not think that that's going to happen. But we'll see. So let me know in the comments below if you think I should try it again for October. It's anyone's guess as to this point if it's going to happen or not. Let me know if there's any books on my TBR that you've read, that you are excited for me to read, that you are excited to see read, if you want more information on. I just have nothing more for this TBR video, to be honest. I will link all of the readathons, read-alongs, book clubs, everything that I've mentioned. I will link them all down below so you have that information if you want as well as a list of all the books that I have mentioned. It's a lot of stuff in that description, you guys. Please click it. Like this video if you liked it or got a chuckle out of it. Subscribe to my channel if you want to see more of my content. And as always, thank you guys so much for watching, and I hope that you have a fantastic day.